Hey guys, it's Karen from Confetti and Curves and I'm here today with another video. I thought I would do something a wee bit different this week and go with a what's in my bag. I was bought a lovely bag at Christmas time by my hubby Steve and I've really only started using it this week. So seeing as I've kind of been changing over the bags and bits and pieces, I thought I would show you what's inside it. So I shall show you the bag first. This is it, if you can see it, because it is actually quite a big bag. That's the back of it there. It is from Accessorize. In November time, Steve and I were actually out shopping and I wanted to pop into Accessorize. I think it was getting gloves and scarves or something like that. And as soon as I walked in through the door, I spotted this bag, which happens to be called Miranda. And I instantly fell in love with Miranda. I think she's absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, I sort of had a wee look at her, but because we were on a spending ban with the run up to Christmas and that there, I couldn't buy her, so I just had to hope that she would sort of hang around for long enough. But lo and behold, on Christmas morning, whenever I was opening my prezzies, Miranda was one of them and I was super excited. So like I say, it's from Accessorize. It's around about the £40 mark, which I think is actually really good value. If you've seen the stitching and sort of just felt the quality of it, it's a really good quality bag. So if you're looking for a handbag, do pop along to Accessorize because they have loads of lovely ones. So obviously, you know, you can carry it with the handles, or it does come with a strap, which I haven't used yet. Could come in handy at some point, but I just don't mind carrying it and stuff like that. It also comes with like some sort of strange divider bag type thing, which is actually super handy for it. It actually clips inside via like little studs there, so it's good for obviously sort of separating bits and pieces within the bag. So that's all the bits and pieces that it comes with, and I will show you now what's inside it. Okay. So let me have a look here. I'll get my keys. Okay, first thing is, if any of you keep up with my blog, you'll probably know how much I rant and rave on about notepads. I always keep a notepad in my bag at all times because I think it is essential if you're a writer or a blogger or whatever. Keeping a notepad handy is so good for jotting down wee ideas and potential future blog posts, and all these things can sort of just strike at the most randomest of times. So I always keep a notepad and of course a pen. This one happens to be a B4 colour, so if I need to sort of make different colour notes on something, this is really handy for that there. But yeah, that is all my little notepad, and any bits that I've done or any wee sort of blog posts, I just sort of tick them off then with a highlighter, so that stays with me at all time because it's super handy. Another thing that's in my bag is a couple of magazines. These are just the mini ones. You know, obviously you get the big copies, but these are just the mini ones. This is Cosmopolitan and Wedding Ideas. I usually keep a copy of Cosmopolitan because I love flicking through and sort of keeping up to date with makeup and bits and pieces and beauty and fashion and all the rest of it. So I do like it. I normally buy it or Glamour. And like I say, the mini copies. This is an old one that I still haven't fully read, which is ridiculous now that it's April and this is February, so need to get reading that. Wedding Ideas. Obviously I'm not getting married, I am married, but because I am so involved in the wedding industry and I do write a lot about it, I keep stuff like this here handy. Wedding Ideas is one of my favourite magazines, and I actually wrote a feature for their online edition, so I shall pop that in the link below, in the comments below. Sorry, I'll pop a wee link for you and you can go and check it out if you want to. So I find wee magazines in that there are super handy if you're out and about and you're maybe say waiting on someone. Like for example, I do a couple of school runs, and so it's good to just sort of sit and get there early and have a flick through some magazines and take some notes down. So they come in handy for that, or if I'm out at the doctor's and just sort of waiting and sitting around, just it's good to flick through them and kill time. So next thing that's in my bag is my little owl purse. This here, this is so cute. I actually have my bag that I was using before, which is funnily enough right beside me here, is actually the match of that my mum had bought me for my birthday. She bought me the set, which is the purse and the bag together. And I love these. I love that bag, especially for winter time, because it's so waterproof. And so if you're running in and out of, you know, your the shops or whatever, or you're back and forward to the car, it's really, really good for keeping all your stuff completely dry, because it is like a sort of oily type texture. And it's the same as this wee purse here. Again, it's covered in oils, and it's literally just cards and bits and pieces and just sort of change, just a wee sort of coin divider. So my driving license, cards, bits and pieces are all in there, and they come with me wherever I go. I very, very rarely carry cash, so I'm even surprised that there's some coins rummaging around the bottom of that. But yes, that's my wee purse. I love it, and to be honest with you, it's, you know, it's about 18 months old now, and I'm really surprised it's kind of lasted so. It's done really, really well, because it's been through quite a bit and had a few journeys. So lovely wee purse. I am obsessed with oils, as most of you know. Let's see what else is down in here. Oh yeah, my phone. Take my phone everywhere. I have to say, I am not a fan of talking on a mobile phone. I detest it. But obviously, if anybody needs to get in contact with me in a hurry, it's always good to have the mobile on. So this is the iPhone 4. I've had it now for probably, I don't know, it feels about sort of 3 years, round about that mark. I got it whenever it first came out, so I don't know how long ago that is, because they've obviously moved on to, you know, dear knows what now. But it does the job for me. I find it great. The wee camera's good and software's all good. It does the job, so I don't really need to upgrade. I've got this and it does the same job as pretty much all the other iPhones, so that's a good one. Sticky notes. These are everywhere. These are behind me in like little bunches there. They're in the car, the kitchen, and also my handbag, because I go through copious amounts of these. I think they are the handiest thing in the world. In fact, this wall here was once almost covered in them, because I do go through so many. I just think they're super handy, and they're also great as well too if you have your wee magazine and you spot something that you think, oh, that could be very good for the blog, or I just want to keep an eye on that or whatever. And yeah, pop a wee note in. So I just find them, they have a multitude of uses. Shopping lists and bits and pieces. So yeah, post-it notes are always, I'm always near a post-it note. And then lastly, inside my bag is this little bag. I think this is a Crabtree and Evelyn bag, but inside this I keep all my little bits and pieces that I sort of go through on a daily basis. The first thing inside this mini bag is my Avon Naturals. This is the Apple Blossom spray perfume. It's just really sort of a body spritz, and I carry this here about simply because deodorants really do affect my chest. Any of the spray deodorants, I get really tight chested and my throat gets very sore. So the wee sort of water spray spritzer things are, they don't do that, and they're so much nicer, and I just think they smell a lot more pleasant than a kind of, than the sort of very strong chemically, I don't know, there's just like a powdery smell, or a very strong powdery smell of a lot of the deodorants and stuff like that there. The same goes for the body sprays, the tin body sprays, it does exactly the same. So I find that the Avon sprays don't do that. These wee sort of body sprays don't do that, wee body spritzes don't do that. And I also think as well too, if you're in a public toilet and there's lots of cubicles and things, and other people are also sort of allergic or sensitive or possibly asthmatic, I'm always amazed at the amount of people who are standing spraying themselves in a cloud or fog in a public toilet, and other people are sort of standing choking and bladdering their chests around them. So this eliminates all that, because it's just not as It's just not that kind of horrid powdery thing. It's just a nice wee light spritz. So that's the Avon one, and I think that was around about £1. It's really not that expensive at all. Very good for the handbag. Next thing in this wee mini bag is a hairbrush, just a wee tiny hairbrush. I think actually Emma gave this to me. It has like a wee Hello Kitty thing on it, which is very cute. I'll always have mints or Werther's Originals in this case. Let me see, I do have some clear nail varnish because I think this comes in super handy. I don't know what it is about clear nail varnish, but to me it has a multitude of uses. You know, just it's good for I don't know, it's just such a handy thing, you know, bladders and tights and sort of, you know, broken nails and things and bits and pieces. So I always have a wee bottle of clear nail varnish. Then I have a MUA sheer finish lip gloss, which I don't know if you can see. That is in the colour, I think it's like a sort of nude colour. Again, I picked this up. I just really like the colour of this, and it doesn't actually say, oh, it's called Let's Meet. I seen this here in Superdrug and I just thought it was a really nice wee tone, so good for the handbag at £1. And then I do have, which was actually sent to me by Direct Cosmetics, the Clinique Chubby Stick, which I have to say, this is in the, I think it's Voluptuous, yeah it is, Voluptuous Violet, and I absolutely love this. I've actually got it on at the moment, so I love it that much that I'm keeping it in my handbag because I'm more out and about with my handbag than anything. So I'm testing it and I'll probably review up for it pretty soon. I then have like a wee mirror, which is actually again something else that Emma gave me, and it's a wee flexi mirror too, which I think is super cool, super handy. And then a wee tiny bag, which is also a lip gloss, and my sister gave me this. I just thought it was the cutest wee thing. You sort of open it and there's like 2 wee lip glosses, so that's just a very cute little thing that I carry around. And lastly, plasters, just in case, you never know, especially new shoes. I tend to buy new shoes and then get really sore heels from them rubbing and stuff, so keep plasters in, and some glasses wipe stuff. I usually keep my glasses in my bag too, but they're actually behind me at the moment in their little case. That is my glasses. You may have seen me wearing them from time to time in some of my blog post pictures, but apart from that, that is literally everything that is in my bag. And yeah, that is pretty much it. That's all I carry around with me on a daily basis. So again, if you're looking for a new bag, do stop by Accessorize. I definitely think that their handbags are by far the best that's out and about there at the moment. I just think the quality is fantastic, and they really are just very nice bags. That's it again, the Miranda bag. I'm not too sure if it's available in any other colours, but it is lovely. It's a really nice bag to use. So that's about it, guys. Thank you again so very much for watching. If you want, you can stop by my blog, which is www.confettiandcurves.wordpress.com, or you can catch me on Twitter, which is @KarenHeidiReese. Other than that, have a fantastic week. If you want to hit the like button or subscribe, you will make my day. But like I say, other than that, have a fantastic week, and I hope to catch up with you guys very soon. Alright, cheerio, bye!